Life, as we know it, has a funny way of shaking us to our core. We craft these picture-perfect images in our minds, only to have them shattered by unexpected twists and turns. That's where I found myself not too long ago, utterly heartbroken, lost in a labyrinth of my own making. The life I envisioned lay in pieces around me. Despair threatened to consume me. I needed an escape, a lifeline. That's when I stumbled upon the power of writing. It wasn't a conscious decision, more like a primal instinct to pour the swirling chaos of my emotions onto paper. I didn't see myself as a writer, not even remotely. With no fancy degree in literature or a single published work to my name, I was just a soul seeking solace. Despite my lack of experience, I wrote. I wrote about the pain, the confusion, the raw vulnerability that gnawed at me. Each sentence I penned was a step away from the darkness, a tiny victory in the face of overwhelming despair. In those moments of raw honesty, something unexpected happened. I found my voice. It wasn't about crafting perfect sentences or emulating literary giants. It was about expressing the rawness of my experience, unfiltered and unapologetically me. Through this process I began to heal. The act of writing became my therapy, my sanctuary. The more I wrote, the more I realized that writing wasn't just about escaping pain. It was about embracing the entirety of my being. It was about diving deep into the wellspring of my emotions, exploring the hidden landscapes of my heart and mind. With each word, I chipped away at the walls I had built around myself, revealing a strength and resilience I never knew I possessed. My fears and insecurities, once formidable giants, began to shrink in the face of my newfound courage. I discovered a wellspring of creativity I never knew existed. Writing became my paintbrush, and the blank page my canvas. I painted stories of hope, of resilience, of finding beauty in the most unexpected places. This journey wasn't about becoming a best-selling author or winning literary awards. It was about something far more profound. It was about self-discovery. Through writing, I learned to understand myself better, to embrace my flaws and celebrate my strengths. It was about finding my voice and sharing it with the world, even if it was just a whisper. The world often tells us to silence our truths, to conform to predefined notions of success and happiness. Writing taught me the opposite. It taught me the power of authenticity, the beauty of embracing our unique stories. It empowered me to define success on my own terms, to live a life true to myself, not the expectations of others. We often hear tales of overnight success, of prodigies who seem to possess an almost supernatural talent. These stories, while inspiring, can also be incredibly intimidating, especially for those of us who don't fit the mold. We start believing that we need to be born with some extraordinary gift to even attempt creative pursuits. But here's the truth. Talent is overrated. Obsession, on the other hand, is a superpower. It's the relentless fire in your belly that pushes you to show up every day, to hone your craft, to embrace the messy process of creation without the guarantee of recognition or reward. Think of any successful writer, musician, or entrepreneur. Their stories are rarely about innate talent alone. They are about dedication, discipline, and an unwavering belief in their vision. They are about countless hours spent perfecting their craft, pushing through self-doubt, and embracing failure as a stepping stone to success. It's about falling in love with the process, with the sheer joy of creation, more than the end product. It's about showing up even when inspiration eludes you, even when the words feel clumsy, even when the world tells you to give up. In a world increasingly driven by digital connection, writing has become more than just a form of self-expression. It's a powerful tool for building a successful business and creating meaningful impact. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a marketer, or a freelancer, the ability to communicate effectively through the written word is paramount. Think about it. Every website you visit, every social media post you read, every email you receive, they all rely on the power of words to engage, inform, and persuade. Even the most visually stunning websites need compelling copy to convert visitors into customers. Writing allows you to share your expertise, connect with your target audience, and build a loyal community around your brand. It empowers you to craft your own narrative, to control the message you put out into the world. And the best part? You don't need a fancy degree or years of experience to get started. Start by writing every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Join online writing communities, share your work, and don't be afraid of feedback. Remember, the more you write, the better you become. And who knows? You might just surprise yourself with the opportunities that unfold when you embrace the power of the written word.